Hello everyone, welcome back to mForex and I am Ming. So when entering the Forex market, I'm sure that most of you will have the questions such as which time frame should I choose, which currency pair should I choose, and if I don't intend to be a full-time trader, which time frame should I choose to trade? At first, you may feel that they are very easy and very basic question, but you should notice that they play an important role in your trading process. And so today, based on my 10 years of experience in this field, I will help you to solve this problem. And in our video today, we will have 5 parts. The first one is a Forex trading session. The second one is taking advantage of the application of trading session. And the next is the best trading session of the day, the best trading day of the week. And the last one is how to trade on weekend. Now, let's move to the first part. As you can see on the screen, for trading session for us are Sydney, Tokyo, London, and New York. And each region has its own time zone, so the start and the end of each will be different. So time zone differences can be a little tricky for beginner. However, after entering the market, you will find these problems become much easier. About the 4 main trading sessions, you should note some key features as follows. The first is the Australian session. This is the opening session. The liquidity is not too high. The market capitalization and trading volume are not high. Therefore, people also call it the gentlest trading time session in the Forex market. And although the profit is low, the risk margin will also be much lower than other sessions. Tokyo and London session will have stronger trading volume, and the number of trading pairs will also increase. Pay attention to the opening time of the trading session. There will be differences between the seasons, summer, autumn, and winter, spring. Market on winter, spring opens an hour earlier than summer, autumn. So when trading on this market, you must understand that the closing and opening prices will greatly affect your trading as well as evolution of the price change by day and by week. Next, I want to tell you about the average amplitude of currency pair. It will provide information about the fluctuation of currency pair in trading hours, so you can decide which time frame and which pair will give the biggest profits or the lowest risk. For example, in Asian session, the yen pair will have the most volatility and therefore will be able to deliver the highest returns. There are 2 main pieces of information to pay attention in the Asian session, which are news from Japanese bank and news from China. In terms of European session, the following currency pair are traded a lot. Finally, in the US session, we assess its fluctuation when not equal to the European session, so we focus on the European session. On the other hand, because the Forex market trades 24 hours per day and 5 days per week, on closing session we'll open another, and that is a chance for us to take an entry and take profit. Now, as you can see on the screen, you will see the overlap between sessions. For example, here we have the overlap of European session and the American session. So as a result, the trading volume and the liquidity will be greatly increased. On the contrary, as I said earlier, for the starting session of the day, the transaction level will be very low. Then when the Asian session intersect with the European session, the transaction also increased dramatically. It is time for you to make the highest profit and the best entry point. However, you must not forget one thing: higher profit always comes with higher risk. So you should be careful when entering orders during these times. The next one is, once you have chosen the right trading session, you may want to know what is the best trading day of the week. Here I have summarized the opinions on this matter. The first one is the market starts off very slowly and the news is usually less than other day of the week on Mondays. This is like how we feel when we go work on weekdays. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are the time when the market is the most active with continuous news. Friday is very interesting because of the first half of the day the market is still active, but in the second half of the day the trading volume decreases until the market closes. So I think new traders should close orders before the Friday session closes to avoid possible risks on the weekend. People often think that the Forex market is not trading on weekends. However, this is only true for individual traders, while the financial institution or corporations still make a trade on weekend, on Saturday and Sunday. Furthermore, there's a lot of financial news coming out over the weekend, which can create gaps when the price opens on Monday. And if we do not place a stop loss, then the order will be very in the risk situation, like in this case. So I hope to be able to come up with strategy that suits each type of trading so that everyone can get better profit in this market. And above are all the things I want to share with you today. Thank you everyone for listening, and hopefully to see you in the next video.